Hey everybody, Rachel Teedy here with an update on this November 28th. So let's jump right in. Our first story has to do with a man out of Amsterdam accused of soliciting nude photos from a young girl, now facing even more charges after police say he tried to escape from a patrol car. 26-year-old Anthony Ropas of Amsterdam facing charges including disseminating indecent material to minors, sexual abuse, and coercion. He is known to the victim and her family. Police say when Ropas was being brought to the station, he started to smash his body against the cage in the patrol car while he was handcuffed, and then was able to kick out the back passenger side window, throw himself out, and then take off. He didn't get very far, though. He's now back in custody and now facing more felony charges for that attempt to flee. Secondly, we are following a story that we will then continue into live at 9 and 11 tonight. The 19-year-old accused of killing two people in Princetown, including his own mother, is set to be in court tonight. Nicholas Fiedka is in Schenectady County Jail charged with murder, accused of killing his mother, 60-year-old Alicia Wadsworth, and 61-year-old William Horwadell. They were found dead with gunshot wounds in their home on Reynolds Road last Tuesday. Police tell us Horwadell is the father of two New York State troopers. And finally tonight, the Homeless and Travelers Aid Society is calling a Code Blue alert. Code Blue is when the temperature is expected to drop below 32 degrees. Homeless people in Albany County can go to the Capital City Rescue Mission on North Pearl Street, the Emergency Overflow Shelter on State Street, or the IPH Safe Haven on South Swan Street. That alert will be in effect through Wednesday. So just how cold is it going to get out there? Let me bring in Reid Kisselback, who has been tracking all of this. Hey, Reid.
Hey, Rachel. Yeah, it's going to be another cold night tonight. We had some colder air surging in, and we had some pretty strong wind gusts today. Parts of the Mohawk Valley seeing wind gusts as high as 40 miles an hour. And if we take a look at our CDPHP for this morning cam in Catskill right now, we're sitting at 42 degrees. Winds have dropped off. Wind chill already down to 38. And as we work our way overnight, we are going to drop down into the upper 20s for our overnight lows on the valley floor. And we're going to be in the 20s overall as we get towards the higher elevations as well, with partly cloudy skies. Quick little frost scrape alert tomorrow morning, maybe 2 to 4 minutes with those overnight lows dropping down as cold as they will be. But besides that, the day tomorrow, quiet, a little bit on the cooler side. Plenty of sunshine expected after the morning. Highs reaching into the low 40s. You can see, though, we'll have cloud cover increase later in the day. That's going to have more so of an impact for what's to come on Wednesday. So satellite and radar right now. Overall dry. You're seeing a lot of Berga, maybe some spotty, very light snow falling in portions of Fulton and Hamilton County. Rest of us are in the clear. We'll zoom on out, though, because our next weather system hasn't really formed up just yet. You can see a lot of clouds right over Kansas, Oklahoma, northern Texas. That's going to continue to develop and form and give us our next round of showers. That's going to bring some windy conditions and some heavy rain to our region come Wednesday. So hour-by-hour forecast Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. as you head out the door. We have a mix of sun and clouds, and we're going to stay that way really through the majority of the day. By 4 o'clock, cloud cover will start to increase as we work our way overnight. And so 7 a.m., you can see most of us are dry to start out the day with the exception of some southern Hamilton County. Maybe some light snow falling, some of the highest elevations where the temperatures are still in the 20s to start off. But rain's really going to get here closer towards 10 a.m. Some scattered showers starting to push in, becoming widespread and falling steady and heavy as we get closer towards noontime. As this pushes on through, too, we'll get some strong wind gusts. We'll touch on that in a second, but take a look at 4 o'clock. You can see as that colder air is surging in, this model, a little bit more on the aggressive side here, showing some changeover to snow in the higher elevations of the Adirondacks and Catskills. We'll see that trend also as we get towards the Rensselaer Plateau, the Greens, and the northern Berkshire Mountains. Behind this, we'll cool out, we'll dry out, might see some light lake effect snow overnight, lingering to early Thursday. We'll touch on the wind gust speeds, too, as this comes on through. You can see wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour expected when this does come through, so be prepared for that. You got the holiday decorations. Make sure they're tied down and secured before you go to bed Tuesday night. And with that, too, this is kind of why we'll have the stronger wind gusts. Wednesday, 55 will be our high. Once that front comes on through by Thursday, our high is going to be back down to 40 degrees, so a 15-degree temperature drop. Tonight, 28, becoming mostly clear. The winds dropping down. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, seasonally cool. Highs reaching into the low 40s. And then a look at the 7-day planner for us here. And you can kind of see windy conditions expected on Wednesday. Windy on Thursday, maybe a spotty shower, leftover shower very early in the morning. Friday, mostly sunny, high of 44. Saturday shows our next round for some scattered showers in the mix. And then Sunday, Monday, both days looking dry with highs towards the low to mid 40s.
So Wednesday, a potential alert day.
We're watching for it. Yeah, we're looking to see what the models, if they come in a little bit more agreement on a couple of factors for us.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, Reid. I'm going to kick you out for the time being, and I'm going to bring in Rodger Wyland, the one and only, who is hashtag on the road. So, Rodger, talk to us a little bit about UAlbany. You have been busy.
Yeah, Rachel. Yeah, I'm sitting right now in the lobby of the DoubleTree Hotel in Washington, D.C. UAlbany plays at American University tomorrow night at 7. So it was a full travel day, leaving at 10:30 from the campus to the airport, to Baltimore, to a practice facility close to D.C., from the practice facility to DoubleTree, and then somewhere in between there it was a hashtag Rodger on the road, sending back a story that aired a little earlier tonight in our 150 block on WNYT.
Yeah, it was fun to see that. Ashley tossed to your package. And so other things have been happening as well, though. I mean, Cambridge, Salem, they're playing for the state title, yeah?
They have. So we had 5 teams, Rach, last week that all had a chance to win a semifinal game and get to the Carrier Dome. Now it's not the Carrier Dome, but the Dome in Syracuse for a state championship. And the only team to do that was in Class D, and that was Cambridge and Salem. So they'll play Tioga at noon on Saturday. One chance. They've been there 7 times in the past, and they've won it 3. So good luck to Cambridge Salem against Tioga. We'll be there. NewsChannel 13 will be there and have complete highlights and post-game reaction. But that'll be exciting on Saturday at 12 noon.
All right. And lastly, I know it's crazy that it's now past Thanksgiving. It's almost Christmas. That means high school basketball in full swing, and that's something that you're covering as well.
Yeah, so Friday night looks like the first, it's still early. Not all teams will play, but we have a decent schedule of both the boys and the girls. And, of course, when we start, Rachel, the high school basketball season, that means we start focusing on the NewsChannel 13 All-Star team, which will come up right after the first of the year.
The All-Star team is so cool. I remember you guys doing that last year, and it's always just so fun to see these young kids, not kids, but these young people just doing so well in the sport they love.
Yeah, and, it's fun to see them move on. Like this week, it was announced that Marin Loretas, she was a former NewsChannel 13 All-Star from last year at Bethlehem. She's playing at the Naval Academy, and she's a freshman. She's in the starting lineup, and she was Rookie of the Week in their conference at the Naval Academy. So, yeah, love following when they are an all-star, when they go on to college, and what they do after. It's always a proud moment for us.
It is so exciting. Well, we look forward to hearing from you tonight at 9/11, Raj.
Thank you, Rachel.
All right, talk to you later. All right, and then to wrap up what we talked about for our top stories of the evening, we have an Amsterdam man that is facing some pretty serious charges tonight, accused of soliciting nude photos from a young girl. We also have an